American people just won a huge cultural victory on Monday as the world's largest retailer, Walmart, which employs 1.6 million people in the United States, has made the decision to stop selling transgender products to children. Now, this should have been common sense from the very beginning. Transgenderism, as I told you in the last video, is a mental illness. And the fact that the T's in the LGBT want to target the children of America is not surprising to me, but it's disgusting. They want to confuse and to mutilate children. This is evil. And the fact that Walmart, one of the world's largest retailers, was supporting this by selling chest binders is absolutely infuriating. But I'm glad that they're no longer doing this. And you want to know why they're no longer doing this? It's because people like you and me, we said no more. We said we are tired of you trying to push this on children. Children should not be the target of your social movement. And the fact that they were selling these products, trying to brainwash and indoctrinate our youth in this country, is absolutely insane. You know why I believe they were trying to do this? Because at the end of the day, Walmart was hoping that if this whole diversity, equity, and inclusion takes over and takes root in America, that they would get a piece of the pie. But conservatives all across this country said, okay, if you don't stop, we are no longer going to support you with our dollars. And that brings me to an important point, my friends. Boycotts work if enough people stand together and say, we're not going to support this. We're not going to let this fly. And if you don't change your mind, we're not going to shop here anymore. Walmart was not the only retailer to do this. Also, Harley Davidson did it, and the Tractor Supply did it. But Walmart is significant because Walmart was the largest company to do this so far. They said they were going to roll back their DEI policies and that gender and race would no longer be a determining factor of who they hire. This is good news because when it comes to the economy and when it comes to hiring people for the job, things should be based around who is qualified for the job, not trying to make a more diverse workplace. At what cost are you making a more diverse workplace? At what cost to the American people and to the American economy are you trying to foster a sense of diversity? I want to read you a statement from Walmart that I find hilarious. Listen to this. This is from the Associated Press. It says, and I quote, "We've been on this journey and know we aren't perfect, but every decision comes from a place of wanting to foster a sense of belonging, to open doors of opportunity for all associates, customers, suppliers, and to be Walmart for everyone." Yeah, I want you to be Walmart for everyone. That includes conservative people. And at the end of the day, this is just some woke gobbledygook trying to cover their ass. They're doing this. Don't make any mistake about it, because we decided to hit them in the pocketbook. That's the only reason they're doing this. And it makes me happy, my friends, because I want the American people to realize the power to make changes for good in this country ultimately resides with you. It doesn't matter if we're talking about a cultural battle or a political one. If enough people stand together, we can accomplish anything. But you have to remember that you have the power. You ultimately have it. And these people that want to rule our country and force all this woke crap and ultimately communism down the American people's throat want you to feel powerless. But this should serve as a beautiful example that you are not powerless. You have the power, and we must stand together. If we do, we can make change, positive change for this country, for ourselves and for our posterity, for our children. So don't ever feel powerless. This should serve as an example. I will post a link to the article from the Associated Press if you want to read more about this story. But I'm just elated that we are making changes in this country. Do not listen to the mainstream media. They are nothing more than a propaganda machine. They want you to feel powerless. They want you to feel that you can't do anything to stop this. Well, you can, and we will. But we must stand together around the principles of freedom. And voting with your dollars is a principle of freedom. It's a principle of freedom in practice. That's how free markets work. Because under a free market system, it is in the best interest of a company to serve their consumers. And if we don't like something, we simply say we don't have to shop there. And we go to a competitor who will serve our interest rather than have government dictate the winners and losers. That is when you get into corporatism and ultimately fascism, because it takes away the individual's choice to be able to decide with their dollars who the winners and losers in the economy are. And competition is good for the consumer because it drives down prices. And this is how it should work. If you agree with me and you love the fact that we are making positive change in this country for ourselves and for future generations, do me a favor. Please like this video because it helps out the algorithm. Please share it so more people see it. And subscribe to my channel for more content because it helps to grow and expand the channel so I can make future videos for you guys.